overseas, and you're not taking mine. That's my opinion. If you come to take mine, you better bring more than one. So that's how I feel on that. So, Steve, questions?
A couple of questions. First, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
What is your intent as far as the animal shelter? If elected, the animal shelter, what are your thoughts on how that's currently structured? Does it remain in place? It was in a little bit of flux. So, but talk to us about that.
How I would structure the animal
Yeah,
shelter?
would it remain right at one point? Background. At one point, it was under a board. I actually sat on that board. The county commissioners drove that train. There were problems. Decisions were made to put it up underneath the sheriff's office. There are many of us that feel it functions well. Obviously, there's their detractors too. But just what's your position on? And you know, this is probably maybe the first time you've heard that. So if you want to defer it to later,
I'll answer it. I don't know a whole lot about the history behind the animal shelter when it wasn't under the sheriff's office and then under the sheriff's office. I mean, I understand that it's currently under the sheriff's office.
Yes.
Am I correct if I say there's a captain out there that's running the shelter?
Yeah.
He's a captain?
Yes, he's
okay.
He's a
You want my honest opinion?
Yes,
Okay. First of all, there doesn't need to be a captain at the animal shelter. Okay. There needs to be a deputy. If we're gonna maintain control of the animal shelter, which it's new to me because we didn't wake, we didn't touch that. But I'm not awake anymore. I'm here, so I got to deal with how it's going here. If that were to remain under the sheriff's office, it would first be restructured by not a captain in charge of the animal shelter. I don't like top-heavy departments. There has to be leaders. There has to be lieutenants, sergeants, captains, and everything. But I think there's probably someone capable, deputy, sergeant, something that could man that. If it's running, if it's properly functioning now, I don't see any reason to mess with it. I do know of the instance that of the dog getting shot there. Look, don't let this deceive you. I'm a country boy, and I understand. I've had neighbors and friends that's how they put their dog down. Joking around with my wife, I told her that when my police dog, he got his nerve disorder in his spine, so he couldn't walk anymore. I said, I'm going to let him bite my sleeve and then do what Taylor did. And it was a joking way, but that's what he loved to do. So him doing that and then dying, but I understand that some people deal with that way. The problem with that was it broke state law. Okay? And that's what I'm talking about, the fine line thing. We can say, okay, put the dog out of his misery, and we're doing this properly, but the fact is, if someone else breaks state law, and you see it, and you want me to enforce that law, then I enforce the law. So we have to go in there, I would have to go in there and see what is being done correctly and incorrectly. See if it makes any, does someone else want to take it over? I don't know. I would have to have meetings with somebody about that. Does someone else, is there another entity that wants to use this?
Maybe you